Hi, and welcome back to the second part of the Ha Giang loop. So as you have seen in the previous video, we were on our way to a waterfall close to Bao Lac. And this is where we're going to start this video today.
After a little walk through the mud and the forest, we found finally the Guac Boy Waterfalls.
So Carolina and Cristiano, they went a little bit more further up the waterfall, but Leo and me, we just chilled down at this little water area and enjoyed the nature a little bit and waited for Carolina and Cristiano to come down.
Then we was driving until Bao Lac, and then we rent in one place that was really nice, so fluffy the bed, air conditioned. It was really good. We were driving all day long, and it was nice to have a nice shelter.
Yeah, and we had the heater, so it was so cold, and then we just make ourselves so comfortable and stuff. And yeah, so we were checking for a place to eat, and so we found the place of Sunny. So Sunny, she has a guest house herself, and we just went in because she also has a restaurant. So she cooked a delicious dinner for all of us, and yeah, and then we went back to our huge terrace where we opened the circle of the AAs, as you can see in the picture. So yeah, we have to say we were drinking so much beer in Vietnam, but the beer is just fantastic. I mean, I'm German, I can say that. Normally the beer in Germany is very good, but nothing compared to Vietnam. So Vietnam, thank you for that. So yeah, we had breakfast at Sunny's place, and honestly, she made the most delicious banana pancakes ever.
That day we were really, really tired, guys. We was driving hours and hours, and every time, every 5-10 kilometers, we had to stop to stretch our body.
And as we've been so super sore, honestly, the legs, our back, everything was in pain that day. And it was only day 3 of the loop, I guess, huh? And yeah, so we had one stop at one coffee, and honestly, maybe to you it might not look like nothing, but it was so nice. It was at the side of the road, and we had coffee and tea. They invited us for a tea, I remember, and we had some little snacks and stuff, and it was so peaceful. So the rest of the day, honestly, we were just driving and driving and driving. I think we drove around 170 kilometers that day, because we booked a guest house close to the Ban Gioc Waterfall, so that the next morning we just wake up in the morning, and then we had only, I think, 3 more kilometers to drive. So around lunchtime we reached a bigger city called Cao Bang, and there we went to a restaurant called Pizza Chi. And the guy was super nice, and the food was delicious. And after that, again, we were just driving and driving and driving. And in one moment, we have to say the scenery was getting so beautiful, and in one moment you just thought okay, it looks very in southern Thailand, because all these limestone cliffs and all the green scenery, it was just super nice. So in the evening, when we arrived at our homestay, Rung, this was the moment that things were getting very wild. So we came there, and the people from the guest house, they were waiting with a huge grilled pork for us. And yeah, we are vegetarians, so fail. So it was all good, but yeah, so we went to a place to eat. So we went there for eat, and then there was this, say what happened in the toilet.
I went to the toilet, it was a rural restaurant. The moment that I used the toilet, I hear one sound, on this side, there were one chicken, but just watching me, it was very funny.
Yeah, and if you think now, okay, wow, what a wild story. No, no, no. So we came back to our guest house, and then, oh my God, it was crazy because everybody was sitting there, like all the family, and then they invited us to drink happy water. So what is happy water? Happy water is a liquor or spirit made of corn and rice. And yeah, it's like just so common. People just drink it all the time, everywhere in Vietnam. And so we tried it and we said, okay, thank you, and this and that. And we had a nice talk with them. And it was going on and on and on and on. So those people, they didn't stop drinking. So we didn't stop drinking too. And it was crazy because we drink around like 3 liters of that. It was just crazy. Okay, we learned how to say cheers in Vietnamese, and it was totally crazy.
Hai Ba Gioc. Hai Ba Gioc. Hai Ba Gioc. Hai Ba Gioc. Hai Ba Gioc.
It was just crazy because they came like every 5 minutes or not every minute or something, like, hey, let's have another drink and let's have another drink and let's have another drink. And it's crazy because we were so drunk, really. And then later on we were sitting at the fire, at the bonfire, and we were grilling, what was it? Sweet potatoes and stuff. So it was a very nice night, I have to say. And yeah, with all the local people, so we had a lot of fun. But the day after we were just like, ciao, hangover, totally. And yeah, but we walk up to this amazing view, as you can see. And if you see the surrounding of the guest house, it's just so super nice. You have those water buffaloes walking in the morning and the chickens running around, and there was a river and the birds, and it was honestly, this place we can really recommend. So, and because half of the village had hangover the day after, we couldn't find a place to have breakfast. So we were searching and going and walking around, and we were starving and hangover, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
And but finally we found a very nice old lady in a house. And yeah, she made us pancakes for breakfast. And
she had one homestay next to next to where we were. So we went there. She was really open to bring us into her guest house. Instantly start to make pancakes, serve some tea, also coffee. Behind she have a beautiful garden with a lot of vegetables. It was very nice.
Yeah, it was very nice.
We're here at the Ban Gioc Waterfall, and if we're gonna look around, there's China.
China,
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
So our last important stop in the loop was the Zigzag Road, also known as the Cao Mountain Pass. I hope I say it right. It's very complicated. I have to say the names in Vietnam of the cities and stuff are very complicated for us.
It's true.
So the Zigzag Road was around 85 kilometers away. And once that we came there, we had to hike a little trail up to see this beautiful view of the street.
It was about 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers high, no?
This is what the lady at the coffee place said.
But I believe that was a little bit more.
Yeah, no, we were walking and walking and walking.
Yeah. Oh, what is? Oh, I take one. Thank you,
And then we made our way back to Bao Lac, and this time we go straight to Sunny's place and booked a room there, and we slept one night at her place. And I can tell you that the last 15 kilometers of that route of the road, it was no joke at all. It was it was crazy because the roads, they weren't roads anymore. We had a lot of construction and roadblocks and gravel, and they were like huge stones, and it was honestly, it was crazy to drive there. In one moment, honestly, we thought like, okay, ciao, now we're gonna fly down the mountain, and that was all, you know. It was no, even I don't know. I mean, he's a very good driver, honestly, and I trust him like 1,000,000%. But there was one especially moment that was like, here the machines and the cars and everything, and then was this, I don't know, the machine, you know, that puts the stones and stuff, and we just have to drive in between, but on rocks that they were like this. It was insane. So, but what I wanted to say is that, yeah, I trust him like 100% in driving, but that was a moment that I said like, okay, I have to go down off the bike and I'm gonna walk because it's no. And he was like, no, everything's fine. I was like, okay, don't have panic, but it was crazy.
The last day on the loop back to Ha Giang, it was freezing cold in the morning.
No, it was crazy.
Yeah, but with good mood, good music, such as Elvis, a little bit of Bob Marley. We were really fine, to be honest. It was really good the way back.
Yeah, and also this day, the last day, was the most beautiful day to drive because the sun came out and just everything was so nice because the blue sky and then the green river, and it was super nice. I can only imagine how must be the full loop, you know, with all sunshine. But even though that the weather wasn't that good, I mean, we had everything. We had sun, we had rain, we had fog, we had clouds, we had everything.
Yeah.
But even though the weather was not the best, we had so much fun and we enjoyed it a lot anyway. So and here we are back in Ha Giang, where we started with 0 kilometers and we ended the loop with a little bit of an extra with 800 kilometers.
Yeah.
So we did 800
amazing.
kilometers in 7 days. It was like amazing. So can we recommend to make the loop? Hello? Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
After we came back to Ha Giang, we give back our motorbikes and cutie rent motorbikes. Have to say, very good, guys.
Yeah,
It's really
good
good
service.
how you prepare, how you organize it, and how you have the maintain of the motorbike.
Yeah.
In any moment I had any problem with the motorbike, the wheels were perfect, the motor was good, the oil was working fantastic. So finally we give back our motorbikes, they give back our big bags, and Carolina and Cristiano, they decide to stay 1 day more in Ha Giang, but we have to catch one bus that brings us to Hanoi,
Where we are staying one more night before going the day after to our next destination. So can you guess where we are going? Let us know in the comments. Maybe we can give a little tip. So the destination starts with an N. So it's not that difficult. So let us know in the comments.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed the same that we enjoyed preparing and making this video. And please, if you like the video, if you like what we show, what we make, and the effort and the love that we put in this video, please give us a like. This helps a lot. You cannot believe. And also comment if you have any question or something. We will be really happy to hear us. Okay, so just hit the button and see you in the next one.
Bye!
Bye.